So today is what are we at? October like 21st or something like that, guys, and we're starting to do our fall harvest of sweet potatoes. Now they're predicting that the frost is coming. Well, for sure we're going to have it Saturday. We're supposed to hit like 27 degrees. So it's time to like get ready to start harvesting these guys. So today I have one of my garden guys here out trimming these. This is the street. So kind of strange, but we have a box here. This box is approximately 5 feet wide by about 35 feet long. I think we have about 100 sweet potato plants planted in it. So we're just trimming back these leaves so that we can even get to the box. Also, it's nice because, show you on this side, kind of crazy, but this is our sidewalk. I know we made a very small path for these people as they were trying to walk by, but we've been waiting to get these guys as big as possible. But we all know that sweet potatoes are going to frost kill, so for sure 27 degrees on Saturday, but they're talking about 36, 37, 38 coming up in the next 2 days. So at any point, one of those could have a killing frost in it, because we know it can drop down really quick and get a little bit colder. Then they say it's going to be in a microclimate there, but this is a box of sweet potatoes, so I wanted to get you to see my poor apple tree. We've got a Sweet 16 apple tree right in the middle of that. It's only about 3 years old, but the poor little thing is just completely covered with sweet potato vines. They're glorious and beautiful, doing well. They're starting to look a little janky as the weather's starting to turn a little bit. We're having some nights that are about 45 degrees, so they don't really love this colder temperatures, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here when we get this whole thing harvested. And what will we get out of this box? This is the first time growing them here in this giant box. We grow them in raised beds and containers, all kinds of things. And I've been doing this variety for about 10 years now, so it's climatized to us. It's an Asian variety. It's a purple sweet potato with a nice, really sweet inside of white. But it has gone crazy out here, folks, along this road. We've got the road here that holds the heat in for us. We've got a sidewalk on the other side. It's in a raised bed. So I'm going to predict we should have a really great harvest. And if the looks of our box over here is any tale, I'm thinking that it might be blowing out here because of sweet potatoes. So hold on to your hats and we'll see what we get out of this. So today is the day we're going to harvest our big sweet potato box. We've never grown them here before. This is our first year doing it. This is down the parking strip, or as they call it, the hell strip. It's 5 feet wide by about 30 feet long, and it's about 2 feet deep. We've planted all along here. We trimmed the vines yesterday, and then last night was about 38 degrees, and we have frost warnings for tonight, and by this weekend it's supposed to be down in the like 20s. So it's time to get these guys out. So we're going to dig on here and see what we can get, and stay with us because this might take us a little bit to get through this. So the digging has commenced. They've started just the corners, and they've dug out maybe 2 or 3 plants so far. Look at some of these monsters they've already got out of here. Look at that. Not bad for something growing in the Pacific Northwest, where we have no growing degree days. I shouldn't say no, but we don't have a lot of growing degree days. To get sweet potatoes like that, you got to start them from plants that are rooted. Over here, I don't know what this is a sign of, but this is a sign of like watching what's going on. You have sweet potatoes sneaking out underneath your gardening box. So I don't know what that means there, but that's kind of means we're going to be digging here for a little while. So that's a good thing. This is why we plant sweet potatoes, because we're trying to get a good harvest, and we're hoping to get a good harvest in here. Anything in that corner, garden guy? Not much. Try this pile right here, you guys. Somebody dig this one. Let's see what's in here. Could you do this one, garden guy? This one, yeah. Let's see what you can get there. Hope that he's not hitting a tuber. You're both doing. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that.
Ooh.
Hey, is that the purple?
Yeah.
I think that is. We might finally be getting a decent sized purple. We've started a new variety there, so we're trying to get it to get a little bit land raised here and get a little bit bigger, but that's a nice one. That's not bad at all. We'll take it, we'll take it. Getting plenty of vines for our compost pile here. Pulled out the drip irrigation system. I think that's a loser right there. I don't think you're gonna win any prizes with that one. Okay guys, stop trying to hold hands under there. You going for the one at the bottom of the box here? I thought I just saw one under here, right in here.
I had to dig one. Dirt out of there.
There's another one in here too. Interesting. Snap. Whoopsie. That's the proper way to take it out, although that looks like a carrot there. I don't know if you're digging carrots or sweet potatoes, but those look like carrots.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's down there, really down there. Hey, Dad, I want dirt. This one right out there.
Can I get it this way? I don't think so.
So I think it's underneath the wood.
Yeah, it is underneath the wood, but
It's right down here.
can you pull it at all that way?
There's a rock.
A little bit of excavation here trying to get this one out.
To the outside.
Is it mostly on the outside?
Yeah.
You know, maybe push it on your side and push it this way, maybe?
I can't touch it.
Huh?
I can't. Oh,
You
there
are
we
touching
go.
it.
Gotta loosen the dirt underneath.
Here. It's just here. You're gonna use that bar to do it. There you go, Skylar.
Yeah, use a shovel easier.
Yeah, the soil outside here is not so great, huh? Yeah, you got past our good soil. Maybe use this to dig with your hands. Hey Sky, maybe you could pick up a hand tool. Hand trowel and get it maybe. Yes folks, we're spending our whole night just getting this one potato. I'll work on it. This is the soil that would be out here because it's the stuff they put down for the roads because we're right beside the road here. There we go. There's a big old rock that was underneath of it. There we go. There. Poor little guy. Look at the shape of that one. He's called I'm holding up the fence. Well, maybe it's a duck. Not sure. But we win. We got him out. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting. Here's one of our sweet potatoes vines. And I'm just curious, how long are these vines actually? And we measured this. This vine is 10 feet long. So don't fool yourself. These crazy vines will grow forever. They're beautiful though. I mean, these ones aren't because they're all wonky because the weather's changed and we've been ripping them apart. Here's another interesting vine. This is a mutant vine that is basically a lot of vines that fuse together. So there's a name for it, I don't remember, but it literally is a bunch of different leaves basically coming off that were all grown from one spot. It'll be interesting to see what we see with the sweet potatoes below there. I have no idea if it'll make a difference or not, but we'll be digging that in a minute. But looking at some of the progress, that's a pretty nice one. We've dug one of the boxes, so we're not even halfway. We're about, I don't know, a third of the way done, guys, I guess, about a third of the way done. And things are looking pretty good. They're definitely liking this area out here. And then stay tuned to see what this mutant actually grew. There's that strange mutant vine. We don't know if it'll make any difference in the actual plant itself, if we'll get any different roots or anything, if we'll get any better or worse, we don't know. But it is a conjoined twin, or a lot of them anyways. It's a whole lot. I don't know, it looks like it's like 30 of them or something, I don't know. So let's see, does it make a difference? Will we get anything good off of it or not? Very anticlimactic. I don't know. That doesn't seem too exciting. Doesn't look like it made a whole lot of difference. Maybe there's more underneath there though. Never know. How are you doing over here, garden guy? Oh, that's not too exciting.
Dud.
It's a dud. So all of his strength went into, this is where you hear about, you know, sometimes you could have the most beautiful plants, but are you growing beautiful, giant, crazy long vines that are beautiful, or are you actually getting tubers out of them? So that is one of the things, that it had a beautiful, crazy, conjoined vine, but it was a dud of a plant. We didn't get much out of it at all. So there you go. You got beautiful growth on the top, but not much underneath of it. So not something I would like to replicate, so we'll let that one go. This is what happens when you've been digging for a while. You get tired of digging, you let your inner dog come out and you just get in there and go for it. It's like strictly manpower. You're not even getting anything, are you? Unfortunately for us, there's no fast way to harvest sweet potatoes without damaging a whole lot of them, so it's manpower and just digging them out. When you got this big of a bed, it's going to take you a little while to do it, so you might as well have fun doing it. Back to the digging. That's nice. Let me see this one. This looks like a pretty big honker. Not bad at all. We'll take it. Look at some of these guys though in here. Getting some beefy beefs.
Maybe another? Oh.
Maybe another. So we're officially halfway through, starting on the second half of the box. So they're about 20 feet in. Well, folks, we've ran out of daylight out here, and the dig is continuing. This is the end of that box. It's about 30 feet long. The guys are getting a few of these. Gotta toss them up in the corner. We're gonna weigh them out here in a little bit and let you know what we ended up with, but we've been hauling quite a few out. But it's nice to see that we've got to the end of it. As you can see up here, beautifully harvesting by the moon. It looks like it's a harvest moon too. You see that full moon up there? And tonight is going to be very cold, but it's gorgeous out and very dark. So you bring out your trusty light and your trusty garden guys, to help get things going here. Look at this box of beauties though. Look at this. This is why we're out here doing this. Those are gorgeous. But their box is almost done. He's piling some up here in the corner. You guys having fun?
No.
I don't think they're going to want to do this in another day or so. Look
play.
at that hunker.
I want to play the piano.
Skylar, show us that one. That's a beaut. Yeah, that's nice. So here we go. This is the end of a very long, I think it took, what, you guys, 3.5 hours to dig that by hand. So digging a 5-foot wide by 30-foot long bed took us about 3.5 hours with 4 of us working on it. 2 working a little harder than the other 2 of us. Some of us weren't working quite as hard as others. That looks like a beautiful one right there. Right there. Look down. Right there. He's not seeing it. There it is.
I thought it was on the dirt.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're going to wrap this box up, and then we're going to take these up and get them weighed up, and we'll see what we ended up with for weight for this bed.